Today's build is going to be a mallet made of oak and walnut. It has a special tapered feature on the mallet head and a special design mallet handle. This is my mallet handle. I've laminated a piece of walnut between two pieces of oak. So I want this to be bigger at the end, a little bit bow up here, and then it'll be coming back in and then connected to the head of the mallet. So I've drawn my little arch that I'm trying to carve out, and I've got my Spokeshave. I'm already working on one part of it, so I've come up to that line there. I'll do the same thing here, and we'll continue working on that. There. Okay, with that, we have handle shape. Okay, so it's a bulbous type handle. I'll trim this in. This will go inside of the mallet. So there we go. So it looks nice and shaped. We'll come in and smooth it with sander, and then we're ready to put it on the mallet. All right. Okay, so I have my handle for my mallet shaped up, and I've just on the table saw just hogged out the width of this. So this is my one side of my mallet, and this will fit in here like this, and it's a little bit proud on one side, so I'm going to just sand that down a touch. Then I'll go ahead and glue on this other side. So with that, we're getting real close. Okay, now we're going to do the glue up. Since we know our handle will slide in, now we're going to put this puppy on here and get it glued up. Alright, we know we're going to come back and trim this edge. We're not too worried about that. Put a little clamp on this other side, and we'll be ready to let it sit overnight. Okay, so I have my handle that I have made for my mallet. This is the mallet head. So now we're going to trim this. As you can see, we have these oversized pieces. So we're going to trim those off, square it up, so we can get ready to put the handle in. Now I'm going to cut a 5-degree angle on the top. Now I'm preparing to cut a 5-degree angle on each end of the mallet and both sides. So my blade is set low enough to where it won't cut through the bunch, and you can see there the rough edge that we have. A little sanding makes for a nice relief look. Now I'm preparing the handle for the expansion joints. First you drill a hole down at the end of the expansion joint, and then you come in with your saber saw and just cut a line through there, enough to put your wedges in for purpose of holding the mallet in the mallet head. Alright, a little sanding on that, we're ready to scoot that in the handle. Okay, now I have my mallet handle with my expansion joints sawed in it, so now I need some wedges. So it'd be nice to have other wedges in here in walnut. Just so happen my offcut, I've got these two pieces in here. I think they're gonna be perfect, so let me cut those out and we'll use those. So now I'm going to just sand down the wedges enough to get them tapered enough so they'll fit nicely. Now our glue up is dried for installing our mallet handle. Now all I got to do is cut off the top of this. So let's get our table saw down. Now saw it up. Okay, when you have a piece on your table saw that you're trying to hold tight and it's a little wobbly like this, since we've tapered the end and we're trying to cut off this, sometimes it's better to have a hold down to be able to get it where your hands are removed from it all. So let's show you what we have. So I want to have something that'll hold this in here tight enough that it won't wobble back and forth like that. So what I have here, saw clamp, is I have this groove board in here, of which I'll be able to tighten down on this side. And I also have a threaded insert over here that I'll use to tighten the other side down. That'll be good enough. And so we're going to use the boards for our hold down. And let's see, make sure we get our piece lined up. Test it. Okay. Should be good to go in our cut. So let's cut away. There we go, a little sanding, we'll be good to go. One nice thing about having your own table saw sled is you can modify it. I have these threaded inserts into my board here, and today I'm going to show you what I use those for. As I use this to clamp down, to hold a piece, so I keep my hands away from the table saw. So this is a little jig that I built for putting in screws straight after I put in enough of them crooked. So you get a 1/4 inch, actually a bolt. So this is an insert I made after putting a number of these threaded inserts in crooked. So you get you a 1/4 inch bolt and you put a couple of nuts on it and take your threaded insert and you put it on there. And you can see my website right there. And so you put this on top and you screw this in. And that baby comes out. And then this guy will go in there. So you can get a board like this, put a hole in it, and that'll help us clamp that down. So we got one over there. Let's put one on this side. If you recall, remember I have a 5-degree bevel up here, so I had to sand that direction. And then I have this angle cut in here to give you this impression of a raised area. So we like that, so let's get it all waxed up and ready to go. Nice finish with paste wax on my mallet is really all you need. Make the contrast of the woods pop out. Very nice. Like the little relief this little 5-degree bevel has on that side. Little tri-color handle. A lot of fun to make, easy to make. So if you like this video on a wooden mallet, be sure and give us a thumbs up. Want to see more of our builds, be sure and subscribe down below. Come back and see us real soon.